Welcome everyone, Farmer Comp here. This is going to be the mod review for the mods on January 20th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, so first off there's going to be a couple of notes up on the screen of where you can jump ahead if you want to look at specific categories, and down below on the slider bar for YouTube you can select and pick a specific mod you'd like to see a review on. But as always, we are going to go ahead and start off with a couple of updates. So first off, the updates we have an update to Straw Me by Michigan Gaming. We also have updates to Crescendo Pack by DD Mod Passion, and remember, if you want to read the changelogs, go ahead and pause the screen. Then we also have an update to Case Magnum MX Series by Casarius Modding. We have updates to MB Track 1000 1100 by Bremy456 and MB Track 800 900 by the same person. And then our final update for today is for Eureka Farms by TNT Modding. So make sure you go check those out if that's what you're interested in. And finally, before we get into the new mods for today, well, I guess this is a new mod, but this is Fikelds Farm. This is by Ninja Kurt. This is a mod map that was released today. I'll be doing a map tour on that shortly after I complete this mod review, so stay tuned for that as well. Alright, and starting off with some pretty cool stuff, actually. Our first mod for the day is the Lizard TRA Quadricycle. This is by Agritono. This is 4.79 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms, which is absolutely awesome. So, first off, we're going to take a look at these bad boys in the store. We go under cars here. You can have the Lizard TRA, 12,000 starting price. They run at 74 miles per hour, which is crazy, 71 horsepower. So we'll hop into here. I have basically outside one that's just like this, and then we'll also take a look at some of the configurations, and I'll show you the other one I have out there as well. So we have lots of different color options we can choose from in there. So you basically can go with kind of whatever you want to do, really. Rim color, you can adjust that to whatever you want. Now, if you do go down here and change the where is it at? Is it wheel setup? I believe that's it. Yeah, wheel 2. If you change the wheel 2, you're not going to have a wheel color anymore. So just be aware of that. Wheel brand, you can have Lizard or you can have some knock-ins, which I think both those look pretty sweet on there. So there you go. Those are your two wheel options. Handlebar 1, handlebar 2, and back to handlebar 1. Then design, you can have standard. You can have with a front grille. It just adds that front grille on there. Then you have the second option there. Then also you can have a roof. Then you can have with that bumper, then that bumper, and then back to standard. So lots of options on there. Attachers, you can have a rear hitch. That adds a rear hitch on the side. You can have a side hitch, which I'm not sure what you do with that. And then you can go back to standard. Now, maybe can you hook these guys to each other to keep them on a trailer or something? I don't know. But anyhow, maybe just pull something off to the side. I guess you could have the RTK or the soil sampler on the side there. So I could see some use for that. That's actually pretty cool. But anyhow, that is that whole setup in there. And again, it's not going to get too much even if you're doing a bunch of upgrades to it. So looking at these guys, I did go with the side hitch on this. I thought it was cool. And this back portion here does have tension straps, which is awesome. This one have it as well? Yes, it does. Fantastic. But we'll hop in this one. Nothing crazy with the sound of it. Handles pretty nicely. It takes a little bit to speed up and get up to speed, but other than that, it's pretty great. Horn. Looks like you guys probably can't hear as much. Do I have my... Yeah, let's turn that all the way up here. That way you guys can actually hear it coming through on the recording. There we go. Lights. 1, 2, 3, and that's everything. And again, you can turn the tension straps on and off hitting L in here. I don't think there's anything else I missed in there. Just want to look through that. Perfect. Okay. There you have it. That is a Lizard TRA. And again, this one's just, it's going to be the same thing. I don't think there's beacons on this or anything like that. Nope, nothing I can see. So anyhow, there you go. That is the Lizard TRA Quadricycle. Next up, we have the Homemade Vehicle. This is by Talon Agro Mods. This is 4.03 megabytes to download, and this is also for all platforms, which is pretty cool. So if we take a look at this bad boy in the store, go under cars once again. Here you go, Homemade Vehicle, 10,000 to buy, runs at 74 miles an hour, 200 horsepower. There's no customization other than the color. You can change the color to basically anything you want. So if you want it to be yellow or if you want it to be gold or anything else, I mean, there's some cool colors in there. So a lot of good options on there, but yeah, let's take a look at this bad boy. Again, you got a flatbed back here. You can do tension straps on there. It sounds just like the, basically the sounds for it are exactly like the Lizard pickup here, the 1978 one. That's the horn. Very nice. Good animations on it. Toolbox in there, a little rubber mallet over there. Yeah, pretty decent little guy here. Yeah, there you go. That is the homemade vehicle by Talon Agro Mods. All right, next up we have the John Deere S550. This is by Agritono. This is 13.54 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this isn't the header, this is just the harvester here. And normally I wouldn't go with like super small tires like this, but this is a transport mode. It has a transport option or configuration, so I thought it was pretty cool. But anyhow, let's take a look at it in the store here before we get going. As far as I could tell, it didn't have a header. I guess I didn't check. I just read in the ModHub, but let's go check that real quick. I don't think it does. At least that it comes with. Now it is working fine with the standard in-game header, and yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I mean, it could be, I guess, a corn header. Might as well check that real quick as well. Yep, okay, so just the harvester. Now again, there could be a header coming out tomorrow for it, you never know, but go over here. The S550, 201,000 to buy. Grain tanks, 8,800 liters, runs at 24 miles per hour, 305 horsepower, and it does all these different crop types. Now it does say 625X. I think that's a standard in-game one. Yes, it's that guy right there. I went for the one I have out here, just so you guys are aware, is this guy right here, the 618C. So maybe a little bit bigger than what it's designed to go with, but it's fine. All right, we'll go back over to the harvester in the store here. The S550. So different settings, capacity settings. You have standard. You have bows, which doesn't change the capacity. Then you also have canvas, which doesn't change the capacity. So there's just different things you can do on the top there if you wanted to adjust that. Standard. Tinted windows, more tinted, and super tinted, which is what I went with just to show it off. Design standard, or you can have a monitor, which if we go back to not so tinted windows, if you look over there, adds a monitor in there. Catcher's rigid cutter or flexible cutter. I went all around this and could not distinguish anything specific. I don't know what that exactly changes. I don't know if you have to have stuff hooked up to see it, but anyhow. Yeah, we went through that. Okay, wide tires. So you have wide tires, which is the configuration you have now. Wide tires again. Then you have Transport 2 and Twins. Oh, there's Transport itself. So you have Transport there as well. There we go. So lots of different options on that to go through, which is, I think, pretty cool. So I really like, actually, I really like the duals on there. The twin wheels there. But anyhow, there you go. And even with a bunch of different configuration options, it's not going to be that expensive of a harvester. So there you go. Then is the John Deere S550. Let's go ahead and hop in it. X to unfold. It's going to move that pipe up. Move that out. O to put the pipe out. Now it does say I got a lot of different... Oh, there we go. I can open those babies up. That's nifty. Holding down the left mouse button. Okay, center mouse button. Ooh, I can fold those guys in on the back. That's pretty cool. Both of the mouse buttons here. It's going to open up those back compartments there. Ooh, look at that. That puts a... That's great. That puts a ladder out for you to get up there to work on it. Sorry, I had to go look at that. That is fantastic. And then finally, right mouse button. Oh, there we go, the door. Beautiful. Lots of options on that. Looks like, is there anything else on there? Nope, I don't see anything. Turn it on. Runs nicely. Can drop that off if we want to take a look at it without it. Horn. Very wimpy horn for such a big vehicle. Beacons. Turn those off. Light configurations 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you guys know, the more light configurations, the more excited I get. Yeah, I like to have the pipe light on there. That's very nice. Let's take a look in the cab here. But the tinted windows is definitely crazy tinted in here. It looks like it's just about dark out or just about nighttime out. Edible beans. But anyhow, yep, all the animations look very nice in here. Everything works well. Yeah, a lot of good detail to it. You can kind of see the back by the grain tank there, but there you guys have it. That is the John Deere S550. Next up, we have the interactive fertilizer spreaders by TF 2020 Mods. This is 9.82 megabytes, and it is for all platforms, which is awesome. This is, I think, my favorite mod of the day. Now, you might say, whoa, just another fertilizer spreader. Oh, no. Let me take a look at this guy in the store for you. And then we'll talk about some of the details on it. Oh, gosh, I'm pretty excited about this. This is something that should have been, quite honestly, standard in game. So, 3 base game models. Then this pack gives you these 3, the modded versions of them. Everything is the same, except for this. And you can, I guess, configure the color, but which is cool and all, but that's not the coolest thing. So you can do unload anywhere or unload into big bags. So that's pretty much the way they are standard. Unload anywhere, from my understanding, it means you can either unload them into big bags or you can unload them into a silo. So you should be able to unload it into a silo without having to put out big bags, which I want to test that. Let's take a look at it real quick. So again, turning it on. Looks nice. It looks like the same in-game stuff, so I don't need to spend a ton of time looking at that. It works fine, so nothing crazy about that. Now, if I wanted to unload these big bags, if I hit I, will it allow me to? Let's see here. Maybe it won't because it's in that configuration. I wonder if the... Oh, I put my FPS on the screen, just what I needed. I wonder if we can go up here and see if we can unload it into the sell point at this map here. Let's go up here and check that out real quick. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted, but I'm pretty excited to do that. It might not take it. Okay, anyhow, it should unload into like a sell point or into a silo or anything like that. So, yeah, it says unloading at sales points and storage is also possible. This cover must be... Oh, the cover must be open. We might be able to unload into big bags too. Nope. Okay. Let's back up and try it again. Sorry, the cover has to be open. That's my bad there. Alright, let's test this out here. Oh, fertilizer is not... But you know it's working then. Woo! Anyhow, that's the interactive fertilizer spreaders. I'm pretty excited about those. I'm so happy they went to all platforms too. That's pretty cool. So anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next mod on here in just a second. Alright, next mod up is the Lizard 89. So this is a fertilizer spreader here in Lime Spreader. This is by Calorega Modding Design. This is 13.04 megabytes, and this is for all platforms. So if we take a look at it in the store, it's going to be under my new favorite category, fertilizer technology, the 89 right there. 20,500 to buy, runs at 12 miles an hour. That's pretty standard, I think, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I'm like, oh, they go that fast? Anyhow, spread width at 24 meters. I don't know if that's the same for lime, so we'll test it out here in a second. Holds 9,160 liters. If we hop in here, oh geez, I turned on different stuff. Trying to turn off, there we go. Okay, trying to turn off the, anyhow, regardless. Design color on there, you can change the color of the design on there, but other than that, that is your options. And we're going to have that. Let me turn that off the rest of the way. There we go. Okay, so it looks nice. Test her out. So lime, it said, what did it say, 24 meters? Don't think the lime's at 24 meters now. I'm pretty confident that's not 24 meters right there. But if we put fertilizer in, we'll be able to test it real quick. Yeah, so fertilizer is 24 meters. That's probably 16-ish meters maybe. But yeah, there you go. That is the Lizard 89. Next up, we have a JohnDeere 650 auger wagon. This is by JA Modding. This is 3.41 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is actually a really cool little, I don't know, I just like the style of it. There's nothing extraordinary about it as far as like new functions or anything, but it's a pretty cool little auger wagon. So if we go into the store here under auger wagons, it's going to be all the way down here at the end. 18,000 to buy, holds 20,000 liters. If you upgrade the capacity, holds all these various crop types. So basically the same that any other auger wagon's going to hold. So if we go into there, 16,000 liter capacity, and then if you go up, that bumps the price up a little bit. But now you can hold 20,000, which is what I went with there. So yeah, not too bad. Hop out. Hook it up. Oh, to put the pipe out. And I could probably just fill it up with something. Wheat. Sure, that'll work. And I can left control I to unload onto the ground. Nice animation on all of it. It's working, unloading. Oop. First, I didn't think it was going to let me stop unloading, but there you have it. That is the JohnDeere 650. All right, our next mod we have is the Joskin Wago pack. This is by AW Modding, Nixter 4 SABP, and then Team Black Sheep Modding. Sorry if I pronounced any of that wrong. 13.81 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this has it's a pack with 3 bale trailers. I put just a couple out here. So this one's kind of got all the bells and whistles on it, and this one is the biggest one here, and this is the one of the smaller ones that does not have a swivel axle. This is a swivel axle. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and take a look at them in the store here. They're going to be found under baling technology, all the way down at the end here. Beautiful. So this is the big one I have out here. So again, you got a couple different options, various prices in there. So if we take a look at one of them inside here, room color, you can adjust it if you want to. You can go with a different color on there, and you don't have to have any of the things on it, any of the, what are they called, ladders? Yeah, with ladders there. And these do daisy chain together, so you can chain them together, and they're long enough of a extension that you can do it with the ladders, I believe, on as well. So with ladders is an option. Wheel brand, trailer board, you have standard, or you have, just zoom in a little bit here. Maybe we should make that so we can actually see it a little bit better. There we go, contrast. Just flip through those. Then the Midas, those are the ones I went through. Those things look awesome. And knock-ins, and back to trailer boards. So yeah, designed here with warning triangle, so you can add that warning triangle on the back if you would like. And that is all the different configurations, and I believe they're the same for, yes, they are for all of these. So this one's basically just a one axle version, a slightly smaller version of the swivel axle trailer, and then we have one that's not a swivel axle trailer. So this one has all the same configurations, and they all have rear hitches on the back. So hop out of there. They do have tension straps. Pretty sure they don't have an auto load function. Let's go ahead and take a look though. Nope, they do not, but you can put those on and off if you want to. Might just be the bale trailer that you're looking for. So there you go. The Joskin Wago pack. Next up, we have the Brick Wall, which is by PM Modding and Vertex Design. This is 6.04 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So essentially, it's a pack of 3 different brick walls, which we'll take a look at real quick here. So kind of a 1 segment, 2 segment, and a 4 segment. Now, the one thing I did not like about this pack, and I'll show you real quick. First off, these are found under decoration. Right down here. So you have 3 different options. They're not too expensive to buy. $1 a day, $2 a day, $4 a day. But if I wanted to place this in, if I go back over here, can't really get it to make a wall. That makes sense. And if I place this over here and I want to place, I can't make a wall. But it's just kind of a brick wall that's standalone. So that's what I didn't like about it. But other than that, there is a brick wall. They look very nicely detailed. So there you have it. Next up, we have the Polisch silage silos. These are by Casper. These are 0.37 megabytes to download, so super small, and they're for all platforms. So again, these are bunker silos. If I come up to them, give me, yep, fill levels and all that good stuff. So you have 3 different options here. You have a small, a medium, and a large. Inside the store, they're going to be found under silos. If we scooch over here in the menu, there we go. Small bunker silo, $3 a day. Bunker silo medium is $4 a day, and the large one is $5 a day, 500, 1,000, and 1,500 to buy. So super cheap, quick and easy to get out if you want to use those. So there you go. That is the Polisch. Jeez, I can't talk. Polisch silage silos by Casper. Next, we have a storage tunnel pack. This is by Vectorman. This is 9.50 megabytes to download. And this is, every time I hear the name Vectorman, sorry, I just have to say, I think of Despicable Me, that think of the bad guy in the first movie, Vector. Anyhow, sorry, this is what I think of. This is 9.50 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So these are essentially just some storage tunnels, but if we look at them in the store here, they're going to be found under sheds, yes. Small one's $10,000 to buy, cost $10 a day. The medium one's $20,000 to buy, $20 a day. Large is $30,000 and $30 a day. So there you go. A lot of good detail on them, quite honestly. They're pretty cool sheds. Nice big drive-through shelters if you needed them. I mean, this one's fairly cavernous, but yeah. There you go. That is the storage tunnel pack. All right, the next mod we have is the Woodensheds. This is by FIS60 or Fish, maybe? I don't know. 15.63 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. It's a pack of 2 Woodensheds. So this one has a drive-through here, another one to back in there, and then this one over here is actually a bunker silo, I believe. Yes, so this is also a bunker silo. A little bit weird that one side's down a little bit, so might want to be a little bit careful using that, but otherwise, yeah, looks decent. You take a look in here. One of them is going to be found under silos because it is a bunker silo. There's the shed with the bunker silo. A little bit pricey for what it is, 50 grand, $20 a day. And then under sheds, you'll find the wooden shed here, 24,000 to buy. Again, maybe a little bit pricey compared to, you can get this guy for a little bit less, and that's a really big shed there and looks a lot more modern. But anyhow, $10 a day. There you have it. You have the Woodensheds. All right, and our final placeable for this mod review is the root crop storage by Cave Modding. This is 4.77 megabytes to download. This is for PC, Mac players, PS4, and Xbox One, so to all platforms. This is found in the store. We go under silos. There's this guy that I've gone by 10 times now. The root crop storage holds 300,000 liters of sugar beets and potatoes. So it's a pretty cool building, actually. I like it. We'll open these guys up. So you can open that door there. In point in here. And then over here you should have your out point. Yep, over here's your out point. I love the animation, or not the animation, I guess the design to it and all that. And I don't think there's any way to turn the lights on. Possibly, potentially. Yep, oh, that closes the gate, never mind. Could be automatic at night as well. But we'll take a look around the outside just to be safe here. Yeah, a lot of good detail on it. Pretty cool pack, actually. I really like this pack. Oh, here we go. Ha! That does on-off, and that also does on-off. So you have two light switches for it. Did I get the ones over here as well? Oh, it didn't. Oh, yeah, because they're right in front of me on this side. Anyhow, there you go. That is the root crop storage. Our next mod up is the Heap Info, which is just a pile of barley here. No, I'm just kidding. This is by Earl of Modding. This is 39 kilobytes to download. Unfortunately, this is for PC and Mac players only. So I open up the help menu. I go up to a heap. What this does is it gives you that right up there. You can say show heap informations. So if I hit I, it's going to show me exactly what's in there. 10,000 liters of barley. Now that stays there with you. If I run over here, run around, eventually, like it just did there, it will go away. Now if I come up to it without the help menu on, I can hit I again. It'll show me 10,000 liters of barley in that pile there. So that's a pretty cool feature, actually. I like that quite a bit. So that is the Heap Info. All right, and our final mod for the day is Player Pays for Crop Destruction, introducing the penalty for destroying the NPC's crops. This is incredible. You should go check this out on the ModHub. This is unfortunately for PC and Mac players only, but this is a really cool thing that probably maybe should have also been in like an option in the beginning when they came out with the game to turn on or off. But this is by Bodzio528 and Triple F. This is 20 kilobytes to download. And again, as I mentioned, PC and Mac players only. There is the symbol for it up there on the screen, but pretty fantastic, I think. Anyhow, that is everything I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this mod review, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.